Hey guys, what's going on? It's B-Man the Champ here. No, do not adjust your YouTube set. This is actually me doing a ride along. I'm here with, of course, the B-Scat.
Hey guys.
And we're going to do, if you watched last year, we're going to do the same thing over again. Where I'm going to do WrestleMania Night 1 predictions here, and then we're going to film Night 2 predictions for his channel, which, of course, it goes up Sunday at midnight like usual.
If I could just add something as well. If for some reason we can't do a pay-per-view prediction on my channel, if I'm busy, it will be on his channel.
Well, if I feel up to doing
going forward. Okay.
If I feel up to doing it.
If he's up to it.
But anyway.
Make sure you pressure him into doing it.
I never caved to peer pressure.
Really?
Almost never.
That's cool. Anyways, let's get back on
Anyways, yeah. I'll tell you what.
That's a whole other subject.
If I ever in my entire lifetime get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll probably go back to doing it. But that's not happening.
We do need to do an episode all about peer pressure, because I do want to hear the story about the time you caved in.
I don't even know if I actually did. I'm just making a joke.
We'll do a mental health episode, and we'll talk about mental health, and we'll bring that up, because that's a part of mental health is peer pressure.
Well, I don't know. I was just partially kidding anyway. But anyways, Anyways,
sorry.
Anyway, let's get into it. So night 1. I gotta say, actually, WrestleMania, okay, here's the thing about it is there's no one match I'm supremely hyped for, but overall the card looks really fucking stellar. I think there's a lot of matches I think are gonna be like match of the night quality as candidates, so who knows. But also too, I wanted to say, you know what would be kind of interesting?
Yeah.
Is if because on social media, Becky Lynch, and I saw this on YouTube, so
yeah,
Becky Lynch said she'd like to open night 1 with Rhea Ripley. So that got me thinking, wouldn't it be an interesting parallel if Becky Lynch opened night 1 challenging Rhea for the Women's World Championship, and then night 2 you get Seth versus Drew for the World Heavyweight Championship and the opener.
Also, can I add one more thing? I'm surprised we're not doing this year. I don't know if we did it last year. Remember when we went to Eli's and we did that whole tournament thing, and then we would win a prize at the end?
Well, there's nobody to do it with, first of all. There's nobody here.
It wasn't just a ride-along thing. It was just a thing we did in general.
Yeah, but
we could do it with
didn't we do? Wasn't it? We did predictions, and then whoever won those predictions would win the prize. But nobody's here to do those.
I don't know if it was connected to ride-along, but anyways, we do have people to do it with. We have DJ, we have Jordan.
Yeah, but I mean
Alex, we have me, you.
Yeah, but I mean, we did.
Daniel, if he comes.
We did it. We did our predictions on ride along, and that was the tournament, or that was the thing, whatever. Yeah. Well, if we ever had more people to join us, but unfortunately they're always so busy.
I did ask Brady, but he's not in Toronto.
That too, or they're out of town, or what have you.
Yeah. Although I did actually see him last night, which I'll talk about on my channel.
Okay. Anyway, so let's get into it then. Since I already mentioned it, let's talk about Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, which I think actually should open the card for WrestleMania. Yeah. It's actually one of the tougher ones for me, because there's a case for Becky being the one to finally take down Rhea Ripley, since Rhea's held the championship since last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So there's a very solid possibility that she could be the one to do it. But at the same time, I don't think it's time. I think there's still so much for Rhea to do as champion. There's a lot of challengers she's yet to face. Yeah. I gotta say, it could change, but as of right now, I think Rhea is going to retain.
I agree with you. Now, as we know, it's WrestleMania, the biggest night of the year for WWE, and that's where a lot of title changes happen. Who do I want to win? Rhea. Who do I think will win? I think Becky will win, unfortunately, but I don't want Becky to win. I want Rhea to win.
Yeah. I gotta say, they actually did a pretty good job, because for the longest time, from between the Royal Rumble up until just now, Becky and Rhea were both kind of like feuding with Nia Jax a little bit. Rhea was feuding with Nia and Becky. But then, like 2 weeks ago, they finally started building to it, and they did a pretty good job, I have to say. So, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I hope it's a good match. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be interesting. How about the six-pack challenge ladder match for the undisputed tag team championships? We've got Judgment Day, of course, DIY, or as Michael Cole likes to call them, DYI. Awesome Truth, which isn't our truth. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. New Day and New Catch Republic, or as I like to call them, if you watched SmackDown recently, Team Man Bun. Because if you said the hairs, they both got fucking man buns. Yeah. I've never. I mean, a little kind hot take. Hot take. I've never liked man buns. Never. I just think they're so stupid. So stupid.
Even when fucking Joss Donaldson.
Oh god.
The 2015
Yeah, I remember that.
MVP had one. Like, fuck, I don't want to get controversial, and I can't.
If you want to tie your hair back, that's one thing.
I don't want to say what I'm going to say because it's a hate crime, but I'm just going to say it.
If you want to tie your hair back, that's one thing. But frankly, I just think you should just shorten it anyway. But
so I'll go first for this one. I'm going to actually pick the tag team. I want two teams to win.
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, well, that's actually what WWE's been hinting at.
What?
They said on Raw, they said that the match doesn't end until both sets of titles have been pulled down.
So what would happen if one team grabbed and the other team grabbed the other?
Then the match would be over, and whichever team grabbed the title would be the champion.
So that's how we're going to do the predictions for this one. Also, we can talk about also like scenarios as well. So my thing is this: I want either Judgment Day or Grayson Waller and
Austin Theory.
I totally said a brain fart. To win either both or one. I'm personally hoping that one team wins each of the titles, and then those titles become strictly to those brands. Because we've had enough of this. This undisputed championship. I'm a fan, and I've said this before on this channel, old school brand split. Only bring the brands together once a year, and that's for Survivor Series. Have the little brand war. But I'm a fan of the old school. You had the brand rules. Only superstars were allowed on certain brands, except for once in a blue moon, also Survivor Series. As well, I would say, to make it more like actual sports, you could have like they have also actually like the WWE trade or whatever they call it. Draft. You could have throughout the year trades as well. Make it like an actual sports league. So that's what I've always said.
Yeah, and another thing with that is if you're gonna do, I agree with that. I agree with that. Actually, have like trades, but have the draft be guys from NXT, not switch between the brands. No, just have the draft, because the draft. In any other sport is bringing people up from the minor leagues, right? Or from training or whatever.
Also from different teams as well. But like let's say in the NHL, there's also like they can do trades throughout the year, like same with MLB. But there's also trade deadlines and shit like that. So like they could even play with that.
Or like
I've been saying it for years.
Don't they have something like draft picks where they pick somebody from like the minor leagues to come up?
Oh yeah, like they do that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or actually,
like let's say a senior guy. Let's say a major league guy gets hurt, then they'll bring a guy up like from the minor league to fucking take his place. Obviously, in WWE,
you can't really do that.
Although, let's say Seth Rollins gets injured. I'm not saying
he already was technically.
I'm not saying bring up a guy from the minor league to take his place and be a champion. I'm just saying to come up and maybe take his spot until he comes back, and then boom, you've got a feud. Seth can come back and fight that guy for his spot.
Yeah, well, like you said, I don't think that really works in wrestling. They've had interim champions, which is one thing, which I think would make some sense.
I'm not a fan of that, because you know what? Championships deserve to be fought and earned, right? Like, I don't like when they appoint champions. That's so stupid.
Anyway, we're kind of getting off topic here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know we're kind of like. But anyways, like, my point is, that was my tag team predictions. Now
yeah. So I think, I don't know, because in my mind, it wouldn't, if both titles are on the line, unless they do something where if a team pulls down one set of titles, they're eliminated from the match and they can't fight for the other set.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why wouldn't somebody try and just pull down both sets? So I don't know. I guess they'll find a way to do it. But as far as my predictions go, I think I kind of want Judgment Day to retain one set and then have either Awesome Truth or DIY win the other set and go to SmackDown, or stay on Raw and Judgment Day go to SmackDown.
Right.
That's what I kind of want to see. Theory and Wally, they've been kind of teasing a breakup for a little while there, and I think New Catch Republic, they're a little bit too new.
Yeah.
Well, Pete Dunne isn't, but Tyler Bate is, right? And they're too new as a tag team, even though they teamed before when in the Indies or whatever. But on WWE, they're still a relatively fresh new tag team. So to see them reach to the top of the mountain this soon, I think it's a little bit. I don't see it happening. And of course, New Day have already held it like several times now. So I see either, like I said, DIY and Awesome Truth winning one set, and then I think Judgment Day is going to retain one set. Moving along, we have I guess we can keep going. We're title matches. Let's go with the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Gunther.
You go first for this one.
It's a tough call, but fun fact, did you know when Gunther steps in the ring to defend his title this Saturday, it'll be his 666th day as champion?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? I don't know. I don't think WWE is like really superstitious. I don't think that means anything to them. But still, it's a fun little thing. This is a tough one. I don't see the thing what they're doing with Gunther is they've booked him pretty much unstoppable. So I'm not entirely sure a guy like Sammy, who's had barely any build since winning the gauntlet match, would be able to beat him unless he gets help from Gable. But I could see Sammy being like, no man, I don't want your help winning, I want to beat him fair and square. So that's a possibility that ends up costing him, or as we saw on Raw, Gunther realizes he can't beat Zayn, so he'll just get himself disqualified by hitting him with the belt or something. We've never seen Gunther do that. He's supposed to be a heel, but I don't recall seeing him cheating to win any of his matches. I think maybe back in NXT, maybe UK, because I didn't watch NXT UK. But I've never, on the main roster, I haven't seen him, I don't think I recall seeing him cheat once. Like, even Imperium, they haven't really helped him that much either. So, it's a tough call, but I feel like either Gable's going to interfere and cost Sami the match, turn on him, or Sami's going to, like, get distracted or something's going to happen. But I think Gunther's going to retain.
Yeah, I agree with you. I want Gunther to retain, but again, who do I think will win? Unfortunately, Sami Zayn, because he got beat down. And usually, what Brady's taught me is whoever gets beat down on the Raw or SmackDown before WrestleMania wins at Mania. So I want Gunther to retain, but I think Sami is going to win. So, but I am going with Gunther.
Yeah, I mean, that does happen more often than not, but there's exceptions to every rule. So, okay, let me think. What else? Okay, so we've got us a 6-woman tag team match. You got Damage Control, which is Dakota Kai and the reigning women's tag team champions Asuka and Kairi Sane, going up against Bianca Belair, Naomi, and making her WrestleMania debut, Jade Cargill. Beast Guy, what do you think?
Obviously, I think the team of Naomi and Jade Cargill will win.
Naomi, Bianca, and Jade, yeah.
I think it might be a squash. Well, actually, maybe not.
No, I think somebody will take a lot of heat, probably Naomi, and then she'll tag in Jade. She'll run through everybody and she'll get the win.
It is fucking great. super strong person, right?
Yeah, they want to make her look strong in her debut. What better way to do that than running
She's
through?
the next China, right?
Maybe, who knows?
Treat me like a woman and like a man. I don't remember how the fucking song goes.
Yeah. And then it's Jade's debut.
Yeah.
Bianca's undefeated at WrestleMania. It would suck for Asuka because she hasn't won a match at WrestleMania yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't see Damage Control walking out with the win again.
Yeah.
What else? There was another. Okay. We had the women's world title. We had the tag titles, Intercontinental title, 6-woman tag match. What else? Shoot, there was like 3 other matches. Well, I know one of them, but we'll have to wait for the main event for that one. Fuck. Well, sorry, I forgot. Like, there's another tag match, wasn't there? Can't even remember. I know there was other matches.
What about with Chad Gable?
No, he's not in a match. Women's title, Intercontinental title, tag titles, 6-woman tag match. We have the main event, which we'll get to. We got brain fog. I need to borrow your phone. This is getting on my nerves.
Let me do it.
Yeah. All right, folks. I get a total brain fart on the matches. Let's go to Wikipedia. WWE WrestleMania 340.
WrestleMania 40 Night 1 matches. People were probably like, fuck this video.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, okay. Latino World Order, Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are gonna win.
I'm not so sure about that.
Who do I want to win though? Santos Escobar, Dominic. So I'm gonna pick to win this Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio.
I don't know, because it could be a situation where Carlito's pissed off because Ray didn't choose him to be his partner, and so he picked the new guy, Dragon Lee, so Carlito could turn on Ray.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change them, and I'm gonna go with Santos and Dominic.
Yeah, I think they need this more than Ray. I mean, sure, Dragon Lee could use a win at Mania too,
Yeah.
but I honestly believe that Santos and Dominic, because Dominic, I think, should get his win back from last year when he lost to Ray.
Yeah.
So I think Santos and Dom are going to win this one. And then we got, I remember now, Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso, brother versus brother. And interesting, this is actually, so at WrestleMania 10, it was Brett versus Owen.
Yes.
WrestleMania 25, it was Jeff versus Matt. And this year, it's Jimmy versus Jay. So who's going to be at WrestleMania 55? Brutus versus Julius? Who knows? This is an interesting one to me. I honestly don't know who could win, because if we're going by what I think is going to happen in the main event of night 1, then I think Jimmy should and I think I don't like Jimmy because, you know, the whole thing that is DUIs and shit, which is I fucking hate. But I think he needs to win more than Jay does. So I'm picking Jimmy to win this match.
I am picking Jay Uso.
Picking Jay, main event Jay Uso?
Yeah.
Yeet.
That's what I think.
Yeet versus no yeet. Yeah, so I think Jimmy's gonna win. I just think he needs it more. Anyway, moving on now to the main event.
I've never taken Kingston Road this far out in Durham.
You sure?
I don't remember. So the furthest I've really ever gone is just a little bit past Salem. I've never taken Kingston Road this far that I remember. I've taken other roads, but I've never done Kingston Road this far. So this is pretty interesting.
Anyway, let's get on to the main event, which is Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins against Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and the final boss, The Rock.
Did I go first on the last match?
No, I did.
Okay, who do I think will win? Do I want to win? Who do I think?
Oh, I should mention that if Cody and Seth win, then the night 2 main event is 1-on-1, no bloodline interference, which, right. But if Rock and Roman win, it's bloodline rules, which means anything goes.
I want Cody and Seth to win.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't like Roman Reigns. So.
I don't either.
But I do like The Rock, so that's why I kind of... Okay, I want The Rock to get the win, not Roman Reigns.
So you want to get the pinfall?
Or submission.
Well,
but The Rock doesn't really do a submission.
He does a crappy version of the sharpshooter.
What if they do a count-out, man?
That's a possibility, I suppose.
Or a disqualification.
Oh, his disqualification is probably going to be...
What's that building? Is that Whitby City Hall? Holy fuck. They have a 6 City Hall. Holy shit. Town of Whitby, you guys have a great City Hall. Henry and what? Kingston Road? Oh, Henry and Dundas Street. Henry Dundas.
There you go.
Go back and watch our Dundas Street debate that we did.
Yeah, this one we did just after
That's
New
so
Year.
funny, Henry and Dundas. Yo, this is fucked. But wait, no one's complained about that out here.
So we've already taken Kingston as far as it'll go because now it's Dundas.
Yeah. Follow up to the Dundas Street name. They've called it Gord Downey Square or something now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or was that an April Fool's Day joke?
I don't know, maybe.
But I heard it was supposed to be changing. So. Anyways.
Anyway, as I was saying,
What do you think, sir?
so you think? Well, I think it's gonna be Rock and Roman because they're gonna
Beautiful.
I think it's gonna be Rock and Roman because I think they need to stack the deck against Cody to make his win. Because if it's just 1-on-1, no shenanigans, and Cody just wins, it's just like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever. But if it's bloodline rules, mean they can overbook the hell out of it, and it'll still more or less work. Because you're gonna get the interference either way, and they probably get Seth come down and either help Cody or betray him. You know, Jay to come down and help Cody. And there's rumors, and if you saw on Raw a couple weeks ago when Rock beat down Roman Reigns, the truck in the back had the images of Stone Cold and Cena, which people are saying might be a Easter egg, might be a hint that they're showing up for the match to help Cody win.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's a possibility. Apparently they were reached out to for something at Mania, so we'll see. But if it is bloodline rules, what I want to see is like, yeah, have Cody get help dealing with the bloodline, which is The Rock, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa, but have him beat Reigns by himself. Nobody better touch Roman Reigns because it'll just taint Cody's win. But yeah, I think Roman and Rock are gonna win. And that's going to set up for night 2. He's going to get Cody in a lot of peril because now he has to go up against the entire bloodline. Kind of like last year, but this year it'll actually be legal. And a bit of a teaser for night 2 predictions. I got a couple of ideas on how that main event could go, but we'll save that for B-Scat's video, which we're going to start filming any minute now. And it'll come out, like I said, Sunday at midnight. So I'll put a link in the description below when it comes out, or in the pinned comments. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again on the other side possibly. Peace out.